Priyanshu, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Check your WhatsApp pulse.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I want to ask a question to the coordinators that I have joined through desktop, right? So for the rebuttal round, I am not finding any raise hand option. So what is the
Okay,
solution for
You
you
this?
can
can
write.
just type me in the chat box.
Yeah,
Okay, fine, thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone just type me in the chat box for the rebuttal.
And we allow you to speak.
Vivek, shall we start with the rules?
Hey, Priyanshu, are you there? Gayatri, Priyanshu.
Yes, Vivek.
Okay, so you can start. No, let it be one. Let's wait for 2 minutes.
So every participant understood the topic now. Is there if anyone is having a doubt, you can ask now.
I think it's time. We can start.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Priyanshu Kumar Keshri, welcome our respected judges, respected seniors, and my dear friends to the War of Words. Now, what is a debate? Do anyone know? Wait, I'll tell you. It is a process that involves formal discussion on a particular topic. In a debate, opposing arguments are put forward to agree for opposing viewpoints. The aim of a debate is to convince the opposition that you are right. Now, let me tell you about the judges of today's debate competition. The judges are Abhinav sir, Manas sir, Rahul sir, Shubham sir, and Anu sir. We welcome you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon my co host to brief you all about the rules and judgment criteria. Gayatri, over to you.
Okay, so let me tell you about the rules. Um, so every participant will get 3 minutes each, from where 2 minutes will be given for speech and 1 minute will be there for the rebuttal session. In the rebuttal session, the opposition team means who are in affirmative, they can ask the question to the negatives, and the negatives can ask the question to affirmatives. And after the rebuttal session is over, the next participant can come. Here, in the rebuttal sessions, all the participants can ask the question, the audience can ask the questions, and our judges can also ask the questions. Thank you.
Every participant should know the rules.
The rules are given in the screen, so you can read that out. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Like we can wait for 5 minutes for you to read the rules.
Mukund, show the judgment criteria as well.
Okay.
So here the judgment criteria are 4, that is subject, matter, voice modulation, expression and gesture, and rebuttal session. And every part contains 10 marks each.
So is everyone clear with the rules?
Anyone has any doubt, you may ask now only.
Can we please once again go over the slide for rules?
Put off. Yeah. Ask what were you asking?
The slide for rules. Can we go again?
Yes,
Go over. Okay.
these are the rules for your speech.
You are allotted with 3 minutes for your speech. After the second minute is passed, a warning buzzer will be blown to warn that you are left with 1 minute. Okay. Exceeding 3 minutes will lead to negative marking. Speech will be followed by a rebuttal round. Okay. Mukund, next slide.
Yeah.
Rebuttal round will be of 2 minutes. Okay. After the first minute has passed, again a buzzer will be there to warn you that you are left with 1 minute. Now, during the rebuttal round, other participants, the judges, the audience, they can ask you questions related to your speech or to the topic. Now, if no question is asked, then the judges and audience will ask, but preference will be given to the participants first. Then no question will be allowed after the allotted time interval. You can answer the last question. All right. Participants and audience who wish to ask the question, you have to write me in the chat box. Okay, M-E, me, and then we will allow you to ask the questions. Only one question can be asked by one person and no cross questioning will be there. Final buzzer will indicate that the time allotted is over. And remember that participants supporting the opposite motion. If you are an affirmative, ask questions to negatives. If you are a negative, ask questions to affirmatives. Is it clear with you?
If anyone have any doubt, you can ask now.
So I think we can start. Priyanshu, call the first participant.
Okay. The first participant is Rahul Kumar Roy. He is currently pursuing BTech in BIT Sindri, CSE branch, batch of 2K20, and he will be speaking for the motion. Rahul, you can go ahead.
Rahul, are you there?
Mukund is he here?
I don't know. I'm sharing the screen. Ask Gaurav.
Gaurav, kindly check it. Okay, we can go to the
Yes,
next.
Rahul present, but he is not responding.
Acha. We can go
Okay, then we
forward to the.
can move. Yeah, Gayatri, please call the next one.
Okay, so we have next participant, Deepu Soren. He's from Mechanical VIT Sindri. Deepu Soren, are you here? Is he present in the meet? Please check that.
Gaurav, please check. Is he?
Gaurav, please check whether every participant is present or not.
No, he is not available.
Okay, Priyansu, move to the next.
Okay, our next speaker is Akshat Ashish. He is pursuing BTech in BIT Sindri, Civil Branch, batch of 2K20, and he will be speaking for the motion. Akshat, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon, all of you. My topic is cricket is overrated sports in India. I am in for the motion. Yeah, I believe that cricket is an overrated sports in India because there are many advertisement and many popularity of cricket rather than the other sports, and cricket is given too much attention and support by all the people than the other sports, and the people who are cricketer are paid much more, and they have many Instagram, Twitter followers rather than the other sports. And like other sports, there are many young talents, but they are not given proper attention, and they are not paid very much. For any career we go, like in education or in sports, we want money, but they are not paid much more. So the youngster who are also who are also trying to go to the sports are not getting not getting support. And like New Zealand, they are giving support to every sport. So they are good in cricket also, and are also awesome in all the other athletes. Like they have also won many Olympic gold. And and the when when the Neeraj Chopra the final was going on of his javelin throw, many were just seeing it that just seeing it for that it is the final of Olympic, but they were not seeing it as they were not seeing it as many do not even know the rules of the javelin, and many even do not have seen javelin, but they all so they so the other sports are not given much attention. And mm, and uh, also in Dangal movie we have seen that when Amir Khan go to a minister, so the minister told that there are very less quota for sports, and for sports also the major quota goes to major part of budget goes to cricket, and the rest are left on only for other sports like boxing or any other sport. So finally you have to use blankets and mattresses instead of the boxing mat. Okay, I want to conclude.
Okay, Akshat, we are open for questions. The rebuttal round starts. Type me in the chat box and ask questions. Participants, audience, anyone?
Sir, who would like to ask question? Either those who are in affirmative or those who are in negative.
Since Akshat was affirmative, so negatives.
Okay, sir.
Audience. Mukund, start the.
I think if anyone would ask, then we should start now.
Okay. I will wait. I guess no questions for Akshat.
Mukund, start the timer.
Okay.
Anyone? Yeah, there is one question. If you know.
No, not question.
No, no, no. Yeah.
Anshu, since no one is asking, are judges allowed to ask
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
they
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
informative things?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can
Okay, so my question to Akshat is that what do you think is the factor behind this overrating thing? What all factors have contributed to this thing?
The main factor are that cricket is given much more attention. When everyone is supporting cricket, the cricket matches have much more viewers, and many ads are done for cricket matches, and that cricketers are paid much more than the other sports, and they have many Instagram, Twitter followers. Like Virat Kohli has many followers, so this all contributes that cricket is much overrated than other sports.
Okay, Akshat.
Okay. Any other question?
judges also can ask questions.
Okay, Akshat, I have a question for you. Don't you think that cricket is overpowering other sports? Like, as you gave the example of Neeraj Chopra. Then BCCI was the first committee that gave donation to Neeraj Chopra for his future plans. Don't you think so?
Yeah, but the other sports are not given much attention. Like
Okay, Akshat. Time is up. So we
Gayatri.
move on to the next participant. And all the participants are requested to switch on their camera.
Okay, so we have next participant Ashutosh Kumar Sagar. Right now, he is pursuing his BTech degree in mechanical engineering from BIT Sindri. Ashutosh, you may speak.
Hello and good afternoon to everyone. I am speaking against that cricket is not an overrated sports in India because it's a bit of a overstatement to say that cricket is overrated because every sports in today's in has left some excitement and as due to Olympic, we have recently seen that the viewership of Olympic has also increased, and many people started watching other sports as well and started to learn rules of those games, and due to which we have also seen that government is funding some other sports as well by building infrastructure, and in recent times we have seen that due to the leagues of other sports like Kabaddi Super League and Hero ISL for football, Kabaddi and football is also gaining popularity, and by this and parents also letting their children to know about different games and encourage them to go in any game in which they are interested, and cricketers like Virat Kohli also supports for football, so you completely cannot say that cricket is an overrated sport in India. I feel that we all have watching while watching Neeraj Chopra winning gold medal, we had tears in our eyes. So it was joyful for us to watch those moments. So thank you.
Okay, Ashutosh. So we can move on to the rebuttal session. Anyone has any questions? Please ask.
Yes, Anirban, you can ask.
Yeah, Anirban, sir, you can ask a question.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to ask a question to Ashutosh. That you mentioned that government is provided funding to build infrastructure. Can you show some live examples? Means can you just seek some examples for it? And adding to that
Yeah,
question, let me complete the question. Adding to that question, you told that Hero ISL and the Pro Kabaddi League that is going on, it has been what do you say that it is gaining attention, right?
yeah.
And it's your motive that to say that these games are just balancing with that of cricket. So tell me one thing that when IPL was conducted, there was pandemic throughout in 2020 and 21. IPL was organized somehow, but why did Pro Kabaddi stop for 2 years? So these two questions are from my side. Thank you.
So I would like to answer that in Odisha, in Odisha, largest stadium for hockey is building. So uh, it's a it's of great importance, which will further enhance growth of hockey. And as you said that this Kabaddi Super League and Hero ISL, we must many of us do watch these leagues today, uh, which has great viewership. And while in Corona, since Kabaddi is a sport of physical touch, so we can say that must be the reason of not being conducted. Uh, that's it.
Akshat, go ahead with your question.
Akshay, go ahead.
Yeah, you can ask.
टाइम मिल होगा.
Ask a question.
Yeah, my question is that you have talked about league that, but the IPL is focused much more than other leagues in India, and of all the cricket leagues, IPL is focused much more. Like it is paying much more to the cricketers, and many money is going outside India to IPL. So, what is your response about it?
IPL is definitely a big league, but as compared to sports like Kabaddi Super League, with if you see a Kabaddi and compare it with other countries, then we can easily find that in India, Kabaddi Super League is so much popular than any other league in any other country which conduct or any league for Kabaddi. So that's it.
Okay, Ashutosh. So now Priyanshu, we can move on with the
So the next speaker is Vishnu Pad Rajak. He's from Mechanical Branch, batch of 2K21 from BIT Sindri, and he will be speaking for the motion.
Hi everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hi everyone. My Vishnu Pad Rajak. I am speaking in motion that cricket sport is overrated in India. As we know that in India, cricket is much more liked by youth, young people as compared to other games. So cricket can be made easily provided in country. Also in India, sports as compared to investing lots of money as compared to other games. In almost people even didn't know the other games in India. Cricket is so much popularity as compared to other games. While Neeraj Chopra do better in leading the India, even then people know him after he's doing best. But Virat Kohli is followed by all over India. So we can completely say that cricket is overrated. Our Indian football team captain Sunil Chhetri is asking for that please watch our match, but no one say Indian cricketers to say that watch our match. That sign that cricket is overrated in India. I also some say example that our recently our women kabaddi team won the World Cup, but they go home from airport by rickshaw, not providing the event bus by the kabaddi department. So this signs that cricket is almost overrated in India. I concluded from this.
Okay, Vishnu. So we can move on to the rebuttal session. Questions from the house. Anyone has got any questions?
Judges also can ask the question.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, Vishnu, my question to you is that you said cricket is an overrated sport in India and other sports are not. What all ways or what all remedies will you suggest to increase the popularity of other sports?
The major reason is behind the media. Media showing the all our time only about crickets, not showing the other sports in India media. That's the major reason is the cricket is overrated sports in India. The other reason is the lack of knowledge of other sports events. While as compared, cricket is easy and very easily provided to the people. And also we see that in most of the schools, colleges provided easily cricket games. But other games not provided. So the reason is that my view.
Okay, Vishnu, I
Okay,
have a
can we have the
question for
next
you.
question?
That as you said that Neeraj Chopra led to the gold medal all alone
Yeah.
by himself without known by anyone. Did you know Virat Kohli before he won the Under-19 World Cup?
Yes, most of the people follow him. As
No,
you
no, no,
see
no.
the
Before winning the Under-19 World Cup, did
yes.
anyone knew him that who
No,
Virat Kohli was?
before if you not do anything in a sport, no one know you. But
Because you
after,
gave the same example for Neeraj Chopra that no one knew him before winning the gold medal.
but the popularity gained by in cricket sports is much greater as compared to other sports.
How many followers did Neeraj Chopra gain after winning the gold medal?
I didn't have idea, but almost less than Virat Kohli and other cricket celebrities. Cricket is treated as celebrities as as Bollywood is treated, but Neeraj Chopra, I think so no.
How many ad did Neeraj Chopra made after winning the gold medal?
Idea know about the how many, but I imagine that he do 5 to 10, but less than other cricket players.
Okay.
Okay, so we are up with time. So, Gayatri, can you ask the question? Thank you, Vishnu.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we have our next participant, Yash Aditya. Right now, he's pursuing his BTech in mining engineering from BIT Sindri, and he will be speaking against the motion. Yash Aditya, you may start.
Good evening, everyone. I speak against the motion that cricket has overshadowed the other sports in India. I don't think that cricket has overshadowed the other sports in India, as India have not declared any national sports. So its priority is to develop and promote all kinds of sports. Since India is a country of diversity, we can't say that only cricket is played in all over the parts of India. Since even a boat race is very popular sports in Kerala on the festival of Onam. So only cricket is played in a very few pockets of India, uh, which have a high population. So it's considered as dominated over the other sports. But it is not exactly true. Even like Northeast Goa, Bengal, even Jamshedpur is very much affiliated towards football. Like Haryana, Punjab, it is all of very much affiliated to national sports, to hockey and wrestling and weightlifting. Like Northeast, we have many athletics and many players which have given us gold at various international stages. So it would be wrong to say that cricket has dominated. Yeah, cricket has its place only in the specific pockets of India. We can't say that it has dominated all the parts. Uh, and since we have started at IPL, which gained craze to the cricket, since we have also started like Vivo Pro Kabaddi League, we have Hockey India League, we have Khelo India, which is also an initiative of youth and ministry, which has also given the help to the grassroots athletics. Uh, Even Jamshedpur has a sports team in ISL, Indian Super League. uh, Even it has a stadium where match organizers. So we can't say that cricket has overshadowed or have a great craze. Uh, India has a India has a very golden time in hockey since 1920s to 1970s. So and have got the most medals across the world in hockey. So it can't be said that only one sports have been dominated the other. Since in movies also we can say that Chak De India, Sultan Dangal, which has formed before then the 83, which is made now, and which were a great success. Like Chak De India was formed in 2007 and was a great success. 83 formed now and become not a good at box office, which was a turning point in Indian cricket sports. So yeah, cricket has its own place, but other sports have also doing the well. Like Nikki Pradhan and Salima Tete, coming from a backward area of Jharkhand, have qualified to the national hockey team and went to the Indian women hockey at Olympics.
Okay, thank you, Aditya. So we can move on to the rebuttal session. Come on, questions. Okay, Gaurav.
As my friend told Aditya that many other sports are also given much priority. So, would you like to name some of the event and the captain who won the race? Like you told about the Kerala, the boat race. So, would you like to name some of the names of the Kerala boat race?
Sir, I am saying that I am living in an Hindi belt where cricket is a very dominant state, but we are talking about India as a whole. So India as a whole, we can't compare that cricket is only one sport, which have dominated other sport. Every sport has its own relevance in the various pockets of India. The
But
cricket have definitely in Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, like Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, we can say, but other sports also has its relevance. That is my point, sir. And
Okay,
sir,
Anirban sir.
boat race is just example that it is a very local. Like if a cricket has a great craze, we have seen the craze of like boat race also. So it is an cultural sport. It is not a very national or uh, a regional sport. It is a very cultural sport related to their festivals.
Okay, Anirban sir, you can take it. Ask
Yeah,
the
Fine,
but
question.
thank
fine.
you.
Okay, sir.
Uh, Yeah. Yeah. So yes, I want to ask. You mentioned that hockey, like you mentioned, the two players named from Jharkhand, they have been afflicted, right? The case of hockey.
Yes,
So
sir.
tell me, why this
Yes.
thing is happening that in the Olympics, only Odisha government is sponsoring hockey? Why is the whole nation not uniting? Tell me this
Yes,
fact.
that is the
But,
concern. The
and in
hockey.
case of cricket, we can see the whole nation uniting. Big industrialists coming up, paying, putting in the auction. Just
It's a because the sports is still in the government clutches, whereas in cricket it has given to the capitalist hand. It has gone to commercial hand, so it has gone with more
I
budget.
think so. BCCI is not a capitalist handle. I think so. It's still in
But
the
still,
government.
the it organizes with like Vivo and Tata has overtaken it, so it has a great budget in it. But whereas they
That's
the
the question. That's the question. That hockey, nobody is depriving hockey of the capitalist system. But why is hockey not going? Only Odisha government is coming behind. That is the thing.
so hockey is a part like this can be also treated as like hockey is a very relevant in Odisha. Like people of Odisha is a great enthusiast about hockey, so they have supported it. Slowly, sir, it will improve. Like cricket has also no relevance before 1983. Like hockey was a great at 1920s, like to 1970. The turf come, the artificial ground come, and India paved it to the backseat. So similarly, sir, it will be working.
So that
Okay.
is the thing I'm asking. If it is working for a long duration, why has it not gained importance? And why is getting gaining importance after 83 World Cup?
Ye-
That
Yes, sir.
was my question. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, yeah, it's over. Time is over. So we can move on to next. Priyanshu, please introduce our next speaker.
So our next speaker is Dhananjay Khandalwal. He is currently pursuing BTech from IIT BHU, Mechanical Branch, batch 2K21, and he will be speaking for the motion.
Start.
Yes, you can start.
Hello, I am Dhananjay Khandelwal and I shall be presenting my case in support of the motion that cricket is an overrated sport in India. Now, I can't and I won't deny the fact that cricket is indeed a religion in India. The frenzy for cricket in India is unlike any other sport, and neither do other sportspersons enjoy the stardom and fame that cricketers do. But why is that? Why is cricket so overrated in India? So much so that all other indigenous and non-indigenous sports feel neglected. One might argue that it is due to the exceptional performance of the Indian cricket team in international arenas. Well, to me, this argument is highly dubious. How many of us are aware of the performances of Deepika Kumari or Atanu Das in international events? Leave that. How many of us are even aware of who they are, what sport do they pursue, or what events do they participate in, despite them being world number one players? Many such sportspersons from almost all other sports fail to receive such publicity as other fellow cricketers. Also, how many of Indian cricketers can you expect an Indian to name? 25? 50? Are all the 25 or 50 cricketers equally great at their sport? The answer is obviously no. There are many inconsistent cricketers in India who still receive more publicity, more fame, more and are obviously more highly valued than all other sportsperson who perform better at their respective sports. The performance isn't the criteria for this publicity. It is simply the media coverage and the funds allocated to the sport. You can never find as much coverage for any other sport in India as cricket. Thousands of crores are floated to advertise the sport. Cricketers are a brand in their own self, and government is simply apathetic towards the government is simply apathetic towards all other sports in India. And on the other hand, cricketers enjoy handsome earnings not just from the super rich BCCI, but from multiple brand endorsements. Now, one question: what job does Virat Kohli pursue except his sport? None. While world champion boxers have to feed their families by selling off their medals and doing petty paying jobs in police department. If you still doubt my argument, Google the number of brands endorsed by Virat Kohli and compare it to that of Neeraj Chopra or Sunil Chhetri or PV Sindhu. I shall end my case here, concluding that cricket is overrated in India and it overshadows all the other sports. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhananjay. So now we can move on to the rebuttal session. Ask your questions. Judges, audience, you can ask questions. Participants, please ask.
Mukund, start the timer.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, all of you. My question is to Dhananjay is that what are the initiatives or what are the schemes the government should take take to implement to take the other sports at the level that what the cricket has achieved?
Well, thank you for that question, Rahul. The answer is simple. A cricketer is on the TV screen for most of the days of a year, while other sports person obviously do not receive the coverage. The the answer behind your question is the same. Give more coverage to other sports and other sports person. Let there be events that are organized by the government or by public or by private organizers that are for other sports, not just for cricket. And one more point here to that I'd like to add would be one more point that I'd like to add here is that the government needs to fund other sports and not just let the monopoly of the super rich BCCI outshadow other sport organizing committees. There are many examples. You can actually Google it, and there are multiple examples where people who pursued other sports are simply living poorly. They are like probably not even able to manage their two times meal because they didn't have a proper job and they pursued their sport. This is something that is very sad for a country like India. The government should fund other sports and allocate proper resources to other sports so the other sports people and other people who are pursuing their sports can actually get the same level of coverage as the cricketers. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhananjay.
Thank you, Dhananjay. So now, Gayatri, we can move on to the next
Okay, so we
participant.
have our speak Murthy Tulu. Right now he's pursuing his BTech in electrical engineering from BIT Sindri. Murthy, you may speak. Murthy, are you there?
Are you there?
Yes. Good afternoon, judges and fellow debaters, and the all audience present here. I am debates for the cricket is an overrated sport in India of the opposite side. That means negative sides. We can't say that cricket is an overrated in India. Also, other sport is very popular like kabaddis, badmintons, tennis.
Murthy, you can speak in Hindi also if you know the points.
ओके सर, हम ऐसा नहीं कह सकते हैं कि हमारे इंडिया में ओनली क्रिकेट ही ओवररेटेड है, क्योंकि और अदर स्पोर्ट भी है जो कि पॉपुलर है, जैसे कबड्डी, बैडमिंटन, टेनिस। टेनिस से बहुत सारे ऐसे इवेंट्स हुए हैं जिसमें से हमारे इंडिया को गोल्ड मेडल मिला है। ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ क्रिकेट से ही हम लोग का इंडिया जो है वो पॉपुलर है, इसीलिए ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Okay, Murthy, thank you. We can move on to the rebuttal session. If anyone has any question, please ask. Judges, audience, participants, you can ask questions.
Can I ask?
Yeah, Akshay.
In many schools and colleges of India, their shot put, discus throw, javelins, and hammer throw are not available. So, how the other sports can be promoted by this?
Murthy, if you can answer.
Please repeat the question.
Akshat.
In many schools and colleges of India, shot put, discus throw, javelin, and hammer throw are not available. So how it can be promoted?
Okay. By the event, when can I Hindi?
Yeah. Any language.
Okay. तो इसको हम लोग प्रमोट कर सकते हैं जैसे स्कूल में सभी लोग आते हैं, तो स्कूल में हम लोगों को ये बताना चाहिए कि ये क्रिकेट ही एक स्पोर्ट नहीं है कि हम लोग इसके थ्रू आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, और भी स्पोर्ट है जिसके थ्रू हम लोग आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, इसके थ्रू हम लोग प्रमोट कर सकते हैं अदर स्पोर्ट को।
Yeah, but they are not. It is not available. Means for shot put, we want that ball which is for putting the shot. So it is not available in the campuses of various institutes.
यस, मतलब बहुत सारे ऐसे कैंपस में है कि अवेलेबल नहीं होता है, तो स्टूडेंट को इस चीज़ के बारे में बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट होते हैं जिसको पता नहीं होता है, लेकिन अगर जिसको पता है तो वो स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल या फिर स्टाफ से इस चीज़ के बारे में बात करे और इसको प्रमोट करने का मतलब ये करना चाहिए।
Okay, Murthy, your time is over. Now let's move on to the next.
Okay. Thank you.
Priyanshu, please introduce our next speaker.
So our next speaker is Kunal Kumar. He is currently pursuing BTech from BIT Sindri, Civil Branch, batch of 2K20, and he will be speaking for the motion.
Hello everyone. Yeah, hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes. Start.
Yeah, I am speaking in the favor of the motion that cricket is really overrated sports in India. No doubt, cricket is overrated because from the television to the street, we can see that only we are promoting the crickets. If you just look over the history, then there was a century when hockey was as popular as no other game. If you ask any guy, any boy, they only said that my favorite game is hockey. But now the time changed. Now it's time of cricket. Now we are only promoting cricket right from the media, right from the fund. As our other colleagues said that media is playing an important role in the encouragement of cricket. Whenever we just switch to TV and watch the sports channel, we only see the cricket. We also said that cricketers are getting popularity like celebrities. We are treating them as a god. Although other sports person are also doing great in their field, right from the Olympics to the other international level games, but they are not getting as much popularity as in the cricketers. There is an instance I want to say that once women's kabaddi team has won the championship, but right from the airport they have to go to their center right from the taxi. This is the situation of other games, and so the only thing is that we are only promoting the crickets. Like the sports funds is contributing 70% to the BCCI only. Like most of the funds are giving to only BCCI. They are only promoting the crickets only. So it signifies that yeah, cricket is overrated. And apart from this, we can also see that uh, during the COVID. Yeah, I can also see that during the COVID, other game has stopped, but cricket was going on because it has a lot of craze. And no doubt, cricket has demolished other games like hockey. Hockey has its enormous significance in India, but due to craze about cricket, due to publicity of cricket in media and other channels, hockey is demolishing day by day. Not only hockey, other games like footballs, tennis, chess, kho, all other games are demolishing. So this is only why we are promoting the cricket only. So the conclusion is only that yeah, obviously cricket is overrated game in India. Thank you.
Thank you, Kunal. So now we can move on to the rebuttal session. Questions on the house. Anyone has got any question? Please ask.
Okay, Kunal, I have a question for you. We recently saw that the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award was renamed to Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. Okay, and Major Dhyan Chand was from hockey itself. Wasn't that the promotion of hockey? Did that overshadow cricket?
Yeah, it was promotion of hockey, but we can see that there are a lot of stadiums for cricket, like Motera Stadium and the other stadiums are built up for cricket. So why not for hockey? So yeah, doing one thing is not sufficient. We have to just doing like giving award in the name of Dhyan Chand is not sufficient. So yeah, it obviously it was promoting the hockey, but other things like making the proper infrastructure should be done.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Judges, anyone has got any question? Yeah, Ashutosh, you can ask your question.
So Kunal, I feel that it's not because of government that other sports are not gaining attention. I think that it's due to people attitudes, uh, due to which we are not giving attention to other sports. That's why other sports are not gaining popularity. Am I right?
Yeah, obviously it is one of the significant factor. But yeah, apart from this, also media is also playing an important role. For example, if media also supports other games, then we can also see other games live telecast in our TV, and that will be one significant step to promote other games. So I think yeah, public is playing an important role, but the important factor that is diverting the public is media. So I think that media is important, playing an important role.
Okay, thank you, Kunal. So now, Gayatri, we can move on to our next speaker. Please introduce him.
Okay, so our next speaker, Jaidev Vishwakarma. Right now, he is pursuing his BTech in Civil Engineering from BIT Sindri, and he will be speaking against the motion. Jaidev, are you there?
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Okay, yes, you are.
So, I would like to continue with the saying of Rahul Dravid that
So my time has started yet. Huh. So I would like to like to continue with the saying that Rahul Dravid has said. Uh, I have been trying at times, but I have been failed at times, but I have never stopped trying. So with this saying, I would like to introduce myself to you. That I am Jaydev Vishwakarma, branch civil engineering, batch of 2K20, and I am going to speak in against the motion of that cricket is an overrated sports in India. I would like to draw your attention towards in the in the times when we were being ruled by the Britishers. In the time, Britishers used to play cricket, and it was a game of elite class peoples. So Indians thought that it is a chance to beat their own people in their own beat Britishers in their own game. So that they took cricket as a chance to to show that Indians are also good at something. So that's why from the very beginning of cricket has made its roots in the very deep soils of India. That's why we as Indians play enough cricket. It is worth saying that cricket is not overrated. Other sports are underrated in India. We as a person, I would like to say that if my batchmates are asked to play in which sport do you like to play, would you like to play if you were being provided to play in college, they would go for cricket. So cricket is a culture and a religion in India that no other game can have such a huge market, such a huge fan following, and it's not that cricket is being advertised and it's being marketed, so it has become famous. It has took many years to gain its roots in the soils of India. That's why cricket is a very popular sport in India, and it's a major source of revenue also. In the previous financial year, 3,000 crores have been generated revenue of cricket. That's why cricket is many investors used to invest in cricket. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaydev. So now we can start our rebuttal session. Please ask your questions. Yes, we have Kunal. Kunal, you can ask your question.
So my question to you is that, as you said, the cricket is a major source of income. So why only cricket? If we support other games also, they can also gain international platform like football, hockey. So from there, we can also generate revenue, isn't it?
So the private investor used to invest in the sports in which in which the people can score, in which India can win. That's why they're investing in that sport, in the particular sports in which India, they have the confidence in their people that they can win. So that's why they're investing they're investing in that particular sports, and it's generating a major source of revenue.
Okay, now we will move to the next question.
So you are saying that.
Kunal, we will move to the next question.
Hello, Jaydev.
Yes, Anirban sir, you can ask your question.
You told that other game are so underrated.
Gaurav, it's Anirban's turn, so let him ask.
So, Jaydev, you told that the cricket we learned cricket to defeat the foreigners. We took this as a challenge. So let me tell you, there was one more sport going in 1880s. That was football, and from there started the War of Independence. It was I know most of you know the club name. It was Mohun Bagan Club, and they defeated the whole of the East India Company down there near the marine area. So tell me something about football. Means football was we were the king of the Asia in that time of football. So how that can relate with that cricket?
So actually I don't know about what you said about the Mohun Bagan.
That is the thing. That is the thing that I want.
But I would like to answer. But I would like to say that, sir, that the cricket was being invented by the Britishers. So the Indians thought they would defeat the Britishers in their own game. That's why they took it as a chance, sir. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, your
that's what I'm
point is very
saying.
good that yeah they took the defeat, but before that also there was one game. So that is the thing that gained more popularity. But you said that cricket has gained more popularity over that game.
Yes, sir.
That was my question.
Okay, the time is over. We'll move on to the next participant. So, Prinsu, please introduce the next debater.
So our next speaker is Gaurav Kumar. Currently he is pursuing his BTech from BIT Sindri, Chemical Branch, batch of 2K20, and he will be speaking for the motion. Gaurav, are you here?
Gaurav, are you present?
Yes, Gaurav is present, but he's not responding.
Maybe some
Yeah,
network
he'll
issues
join.
there. He just
Hello?
left the meeting. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gaurav.
Oh,
you
sorry,
can go
sorry.
ahead.
Okay, you can continue. You can start your speech.
Isn't
Turn
it
your
audible, sir?
camera once.
Like this?
Yeah,
Is this
it's
okay?
fine. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's good now.
So I am going for the motion. Yes. Isn't it right saying that cricket is overrated in India? Cricket has made a huge impact on all the youngsters of India. It is just demolishing all the games, rather demolishing all the game like cricket and even hockey, the national game, which we all know. Cricket, cricket. Why is cricket so famous in India? The reason is all because of the orthodox thought that our parents had made into our child, to their child, and even we are doing the same with our younger generation. Why are all why we see that in grounds people generally play crickets, not hockey or any other game. The reason behind it, the media has made a hype for all this. Media has played a vital role in making a cricket a overrated game. Cricket making a overrated game. How many of us know Gagan Nagan, who have won 4 gold medal in 1980s? No, it is in 2010. In 2010, or Sunil Chetri, the famous footballer who has made 80 goals, which is equal to Leon Messi, the famous the famous international footballer. We all just see that there is 181 million followers of Virat Kohli, but there is only 12.3k followers of Sunil Chetri, and no, it is 1.9 million of Sunil Chetri and 12.3 of Gagan Pagon. Even we don't know the famous first woman Indian footballer, that is Bala Devi, who had made a great impact on the. This is all because the government is also making them seem to be so famous. Why is there a cricket stadium in every state, but there is not a hockey or a football stadium in every state? The conclusion all goes to that the thought process of our has made to this, and we all will lead to this. If this continue to happen, what would the future of India would be? They all will just thinking to be a cricketer. Even a parent think to be a child a cricketer, not a footballer, not a javelin thrower or anything. I would conclude to I would like to conclude my debate by asking few questions. Why is youngsters so obsessed with cricket, not with football and other games? The ranking of India is fourth in cricket, but 104th in football. Is this will happen to continue? What will our future will be?
Thank you, Gaurav, for your speech. Now we'll move on to the question session, the rebuttal round. Let's have some questions. Okay, Jaydev, please ask your question.
So Gaurav, I would like to ask you a question regarding you said that Indian government doesn't invest enough on the other games. So I want to ask you one thing. Do you know about Khelo India youth games? First thing is that, and the second thing, you said that there is not enough football stadiums in the country. Then tell me how many football stadiums are there in the West Bengal, and So that's all
Okay.
from my side.
Okay, I don't know the exact figure how much stadium is there in West Bengal, and I know about the scheme about the Khelo India. The government is trying to promote, but is it promoting? How many of us know about the Khelo India?
Government of India is providing 8 years of financial help to those who are playing well, doing well in the sports. So what does other thing doesn't this mean promoting to you? Is there any other thing you want the government to do? What the other thing can?
Okay, and even if the government is promoting cricket now, what about the next past few years which we have been gone through? It is all that
India is a developing country, brother. It
Yeah,
can't,
and
and in all the fields it can be developed. But
Jaidev, let me conclude.
Okay, Jaydev, but you cannot cross question. Let him answer.
Yes. But I am asking about the past few years. If this happens again, what would it happen? Isn't it going to happen like the whole field is just going to play cricket, and no one is going to play badminton, cricket, or chess on any other game? Only we know Anand Kumar uh, from the chess, but whom do you know? Can you tell me few cricketers? You can tell 50 or even more.
Okay, Gaurav, thank you. We are out of time now. Gayatri, please introduce our next speaker.
Okay, so we have our next speaker, Krishna Kumar Yadav. Right now, he's pursuing his BTech from Metal Engineering from BIT Sindri. Krishna?
Okay. Yes.
And
yes,
he
yes.
will be speaking against the motion.
Yeah. Okay, so I am against the motion, and I would like to start with that. No game is just overrated. It's the player who makes the game overrated. Okay, if the player is of any sports, it doesn't matter. If he do well, he is appreciated for his work, and he will receive the rewards. That we have seen in case of this Neeraj Chopra, PB Sindhu, Mary Kom. All they are not from the cricket, but they have done wonderful in their field, and now they have brought the laurels to the nation, and they have also received the rewards from the some of the top companies leaders like Mahindra, from the Tata, and many of the other companies also, and even the BCCI has funded. So it is the players who makes the game overrated or the popular. Okay, this young man now, Neeraj Chopra, everyone knows him. He is not a cricketer, so by his effort he is known. So, and this now the time has turned that the cricket is overrated. Now other games have just they are just boosting themselves. Okay, like hockey. For the several years, hockey was not showing a good performance, but this time we have seen that in the Tokyo Olympic, it reached the semi-final round, and it is just a game of time. Okay, before 1983, if we recall, it was a golden era for the hockey. Everyone used to watch the hockey, and everyone wants to have imitate the style, even the hairstyle and all of those of hockey players. But after 1983, when India won the first World Cup, the scenario changed. The media coverage, the sponsorships, this drew the attention of a lot of the people, the medias, and sponsors from all over the world. It's just a game of time. Okay, and now the Indian government, if I talk of India, in India government is also funding a lot, constructing the stadiums for the other sports, and we can also see in Jharkhand even also we have a in Jharkhand even also government has started a scheme for promoting a sports, and for that they are providing the scholarship, and in the name of Jaipal Singh Munda, this Jharkhand government is also providing a scholarship to study abroad even also and promote their sportsmanship. In Odisha government, that's promoting the hockey and many others. Okay, they are, and even inspired from the BCCI and IPL. Many of the other sports they have also started their tournament franchise like BIL, FIL, like that, so on. Okay, and even BCCI have funded in this to promote these sports. So I think in the coming days it will have the more bright futures. Other sports would be overrated the cricket. So it's just a game of time. Everything will happen, and that we can see. These games are boosting, and this one example that we have seen from the Paralympics and the Tokyo Olympics. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna.
That's all.
We can move on
Okay, sir.
to the next to the rebuttal
Okay,
session.
Krishna, I have a question for you.
Yes,
As
sir.
you said that it's just a matter of time.
Yes, sir.
During the time of Tokyo Olympics, simultaneously the India versus England series was also going on. How
Yes.
many people were watching the Tokyo Olympics and how many were watching the cricket match?
Sir, although as compared to cricket, its number is less, but the as we see from the some previous years, it has now improved. Okay, the previous if you see the data of the some previous years, we have not received that much gold medal or silver medal, and people were not paying the much attention to this. But this time we can see the media coverage and all. Even the some of the top companies that I told you, like the Mahindra and Tata, they have funded and drew the attention of those people, and even it has increased its sponsorship. Okay, it's not just comparable with the cricket, but as I mentioned, it is boosting up. Okay, with the new energy and with the new sponsorships, and in the coming days, it has a bright futures. We will see that these games, hockey and all, may overcome.
Okay.
Any further questions, sir?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Let me ask, why is film like Lagam so famous in India?
Sir, could you repeat the question, please?
Why is film like Lagan is so famous in India?
Sorry, sir, I'm not getting it clearly.
Hello.
Krishna, your question is why is film like Lagan is so famous in India? Why is Lagan movie famous in India?
Because of its inspiring story that how just a two-girl child from the very backward area, they have shown a tremendous performance and brought the laurels to the nation. So everyone who will do best for the nation will be always famous, and it is dedicated. It's
I
showing the
think you heard
patriotism.
that wrong. Krishna, I would like to correct you. That I think you heard it wrong. He asked about Lagan, not Dangal.
So, okay. Yes. Sorry for
Lagan,
that.
Amir Khan.
Yeah, it's actually hockey. Yes,
That one.
because it shows some of our past experience that how India has brought the laurels in the hockey, and this it's a proud matter for us for because that was a national game.
I'm asking about Lagan.
Have you not seen Lagan?
I thought it's related to some game, and I could not actually recall the movies because I don't see much movies. So
Okay.
Okay, Krishna, time is up.
okay, so I try to relate with that.
Okay, Krishna, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So we will move on to our last speaker. So please, Priyanshu, introduce.
So the last speaker for today's competition is Anirban Roy. He is currently pursuing his BTech from BIT Sindri, branch Civil, batch 2K19, and he will be speaking for the motion. Anirban sir, you can start.
So, am I visible?
Yes.
Start.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, good afternoon, respected members of the jury, all the participants, and everyone present in this meeting. Being optimistic, I will go for the motion of the topic cricket is an overrated sport in India. If you have got some truth in yourself, then you must demonstrate it, okay? You can't have it with the talking. So let me bring you to an incident that happened last Saturday. A very big sports person, Mr. Subhash Bhawmik, expired. He made his debut at the age of 17 and he was a very good football striker. No one knows of him. But let me give an example relating to it. Yes, Mr. Yashpal Sharma. He was a cricket player. He was the squad member in the 1983 World Cup. When he expired on I don't remember the date, but it was on the year of 2021. Complete media coverage was given. Let me take other names also, like Mr. Chuni Goswami. He was the captain of the Indian football team and made India the king of Asia. Not only the king of Asia, the king of Europe. Pele and Maradona used to fear from him. Mr. S.S. Narayan, 1958 Olympic Games, 1980 Olympic Games. O. Chandrasekharan, named as Olympian Chandrasekharan. So these players, I'm just not talking about the domain of football. Let's move on to other domain. Let's move on to the domain of Olympics. The budget of Indian Olympics is 1/4 of that of the IPL only. What is this thing? IPL is, let's talk about the IPL thing is just organized by BCCI. It is not just like that. BCCI is a government of India. I know that. But behind this, major reason of this overrating thing with cricket is that we people, it's with us, it's with the Indian industrialists playing down there. They want more money, and cricket has not been a sport. It has been a religion. It has been a festival in today's world. Let's move on to a very important thing. Let's pro Kabaddi League. In the 2020 and 21, there were in the pandemic stroke. Uh, we had arranged IPL in UAE, but was it not the case with that of our Pro Kabaddi League? Why it was stopped for 2 years? When you think that industrialists are coming up, why it was that? Because Kabaddi is an indoor game, you can just go on with this, and some might say it is a physical touch. Then why the cricket and football don't have physical touch with them? Let me tell you one important thing. If there is a maximum in the graph at a particular stage, then we can count only one maxima. But if we have several maxima like other sports, then the first maxima will not be counted. So it's responsibility of ours that we have to support each and every game. You should not have the knowledge, but should know the glory of the past it has given to us. At last, I would just say that, well, it is a very important part that if you keep peeling the onion, you will get nothing in the onion. So thank you. It was all from my side.
Thank you, Anirban sir. So now we are open for questions. The rebuttal round starts. Please ask your questions. Judges, audience, participants, anyone can ask. Raise your questions.
Okay, tell me one thing. What's your name? Anirvan, okay?
Yes, sir.
Someone has mentioned, I think Jaydev it is, that cricket is not overrated, but the other sports are underrated. What are your views on this?
So, yeah, that is the thing. But, sir, the major reason behind this is that the underrating part is that with us. It is not that both cricket and football at a tenure has brought lots of glory. Not talking about football, talking about Kabaddi. We were the king of Asia at Kabaddi. And let me talk you one more example, like the BWF finals last time which we got a player who went to the finals and won the silver medal. Nobody knew about that. Just we were scrolling down the Instagram pages, we saw it, we gave it a like, just we put it in the WhatsApp status. So that is the thing, sir. It relies on us that we are not supporting it. We are seeing it, but we are overlooking it because we are just going behind our greatest fans like cricket. So that is the thing, sir. We are overlooking. We are not just going through that. We are just bringing fame that yes, this person supports cricket. I should support cricket. He is getting fame. I will get fame.
Okay. Any other question? Participants?
Anyone? अपन लोगों ने देखा है कि हमारा भारत सरकार और ये हमारा झारखंड सरकार बहुत पैसा इन्वेस्ट किया है स्पोर्ट्स को प्रमोट करने के लिए, बट वी डू नॉट सी एक्चुअली इन द फील्ड दैट द पीपल गेटिंग इन्वॉल्व इन दिस. हम लोगों के पास पैसा आता है लेकिन हम लोग उस पर दिखते नहीं, क्रेज हम लोग उसमें इन्वॉल्व नहीं हो पाते हैं. आप देखेंगे कंडीशन देखेंगे अमेरिका में, चाइना में, वहाँ भी सेम कंडीशन है. वहाँ के लोग इतना ओलंपिक क्यों आ रहे हैं, हमारे पास से इतना ओलंपिक क्यों नहीं आ पा रहे हैं? आपका विचार क्या है इस पे?
सर, ओलंपिक की बात करें जाए तो भारत सरकार ने बहुत सारी स्कीमें लॉन्च कर रखी है जिससे हम बहुत अच्छे से चले कंटिन्यू विद माय आंसर.
यस
सर.
तो बहुत सारी स्कीमें लॉन्च कर रखी है जिससे बहुत ज्यादा ही प्रोत्साहन मिलता है हमें. पर सर एक बात कहूँ मैं, अगर मैं आपको साल में मैंने 20 लाख रुपए दिए, आप बहुत अच्छे खेल रहे हैं, एक स्टेडियम दे दिया जहाँ पे मैच चल रहा है इंडिया वर्सेस ब्राजील हॉकी का, और मैं इकलौता बंदा हूँ जो आपको सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ, और भारत देश में ये प्रोग्राम हो रहा है और मैं इकलौता बंदा हूँ भारत से और बाकी सब ब्राजील से आए हुए हैं सपोर्ट करने. क्या आप लाखों, आप बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर हैं, आप ब्राजील कुछ नहीं, अनरेटेड टीम है, आप जीत पाएंगे वो मैच? नहीं जीत पाएंगे, क्योंकि आपको साथ अपना देश चाहिए. आप देश के लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं, खुद के लिए आप पहले करते हैं, पर देश के लिए भी आप कुछ कर रहे हैं, पर आपको साथ चाहिए अपना देश का. बिना साथ का आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सबसे बड़ा चीज यही होता है हमारे साथ, क्योंकि जितना प्रोत्साहन आप खुद से लेंगे, बाहर के आदमी आपको प्रोत्साहन देंगे तभी आप बढ़ रहे हैं. विराट कोहली का इंस्टाग्राम फॉलोअर क्यों है? क्योंकि बाहर प्रोत्साहन दे उनको, वो खुद ऐसे कोई डिबग लगा के इंस्टाग्राम के फॉलोअर्स नहीं बढ़ा रहे. यही चीज है मेरे पास इसके ऊपर.
Okay, thank you, Anirban sir. Priyanshu, you can move on.
With this, today's debate comes to an end. We are extremely thankful to our jury members, Abhinav sir, Manas sir, Rahul sir, Subham sir, and Anuchar, who spared their time from their busiest schedule and to grace this event and made this event possible. But last not the least, we will also like to thank our participants who made this event even more exciting by their tremendous speeches. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. If anyone want to speak, say anything, then they can go ahead with it.
Yes, I want to speak something.
Yes, understood.
आप लोग का इवेंट देख के बहुत अच्छा लगा, मतलब कि आप लोग इतना बढ़िया इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किए और हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट अपना विचार अच्छा रूप से प्रस्तुत किए। आप इतने हमारे स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में इतना जानकारी रखते हैं, बहुत अच्छा हुआ सुन के। और तो ये प्रोसेस को, लर्निंग प्रोसेस को और अच्छे से करते रहिए और जो आपको जो 4 इयर्स बीटेक लाइफ है उसको अच्छे से एंजॉय कीजिए। थैंक यू फॉर कॉलिंग अस और इनवाइटिंग अस टू दिस प्रोग्राम।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, participants, I would request you all to stay for just a minute. A feedback form will be shared in the chat section, so please make sure to fill it before leaving.
Even I have to say something. Am I allowed to speak?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity where I could be a part of this event. And since today's topic was about sports and especially about cricket, and we're talking about that youth is not participating, youth is the one who is not taking interest in other sports. So being we all, being the youth member, I think it is our responsibility that we take other sports as well in part with cricket as well. So I think today's event was a really great event. Thank you everyone for your participation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.